Welcome to a brand new old LP. Yup, it's Jurassic Park Trespasser. In good quality! Look at that, good quality. That's testing the graphics we call here on my channel. I don't really have a name for the channel. It's Spong Mario, sure, but that's just the default name. So what happened? Why are we on this island? Why am I playing this game again? Well, all these questions can be answered by watching this video. How convenient! Wouldn't it be awful if I left that as a cliffhanger? Well, I could tell you now, but you're gonna have to see next episode. And here's something else, completely non-related to this. But anyway, Bandai Cam doesn't like cutscenes apparently, and it did not include, well, it includes my boobs, but it does not include cutscenes of which we crashed in a plane. The plane went down, hit the bay, and now we are broken down here. No pilot, no supplies, oil drums, and girders with awful physics, mechanics. Oh my goodness! The main character's name is Anne. We're playing as Anne, and Anne has some issues, mainly arm issues. Grab the... forget it. Forget it. We don't want that piece of wood anyway. It's not gonna help us in this game. So she has some wonky mechanics. You know, this game was made, I believe, in the early 1990s. I might have to correct myself on that. Highly professional here, not remembering the date of this game's release, but I wasn't around for that. I actually was turned on to this game by a YouTube video, which I don't remember the subscriber either. Time passes and things fade from the mind. Polyatomic ions are too much to remember sometimes, so I'll probably find that. Why can't you grab? There we go. Or not. You could drop it or step on it. And so this game was made in the early days of physics engines, so you have to understand this was really cutting edge, I suppose. You know, cutting edge in the way of that wooden board being coated in splinters, that kind of cutting edge. That's how frustrating this game was, but to the developers' fairness, they did not really finish it, and unfortunately we never got what it is supposed to be. I mean, you can purchase this game uncompleted, or incomplete. That's probably the better term, the better grammatical term. There we go, something and size that we can wave around and pick up. Now you can see how the physics work when we're smack the paint to the ground. Not too much flying mechanics, it's general tumbling, but this was really cutting edge. I wonder if this was in the 80s. It couldn't have been. No, it had to be the late 90s or early 90s. I don't knows. Anyways, some of the inspiration from this game that was taken and applied to Half-Life, so, you know, say what you will about this being incomplete and unfinished and crappy in the physics engine, it led to an amazing game with much better physics and pickup mechanics than Anne's wobbly hand. It looks quite comical when she starts holding weapons, which we will get later on in this game, and you'll see why. You'll see why. I mean, maybe we won't need to use them, right? This is just some deserted island that we happen to land on. I haven't found the dessert yet, but when I do, I will give whoever comments fifth the cherry on top. There you go. So no first. There's no prizes to first, but somebody's got to do it. Somebody's got to take the fall. Somebody's got to comment first. Unfortunately, they will not get a cherry. Maybe a consolation cherry instead. Now, there's a structure over there, and in my first run of this game, I did not walk around on it. So, let's backtrack just a bit, because I want to show you how... Oh, great. You see, our boobs here on the screen do have a purpose. They, the tattoo there will fill with blood when Anne is injured. So you need to check that. If you jump off of slightly high places, she does not have anti-gravity boots like Chell. She has normal shoes. we were going on vacation, okay? You know, I was in my slacks, ready to chill on the beach. Hell, she might have had sandals on. Oh man, if she has sandals on right now, that is not fun times. We can't tell though because of her big breasts in the way, but those breasts serve a purpose. Check them every once in a while to make sure that your health is good with your score. There is no score. The score here is to not die or get crushed by box mechanics. Frustrations. I thought maybe we'd need a box to climb up this mini ruins here. But you can see by the text on the screen, they want us to check out the platforming mechanics. They were proud of this. This is no Super Mario Bros, people. But you will want to save often. If you do decide to purchase this incomplete game, you will want to be sure to save at every jump almost. I can't sugarcoat it. You're gonna see, well, probably me editing a lot because my first run of this was so horrible, and the point of me doing a redux of this LP is to revamp the quality in both commentary, or in all elements of commentary, video quality, and also editing jump cuts. Here we can get a runny start. Hopefully you don't have to do a jump cut of almost death. Okay, that's great. I don't have to do a jump cut. What do you know? Whee! So, yeah, the whole point of doing this is really to bring back more attention to this game, because even though it, come on, and hop, is an incomplete game, much like the Minecraft community that has sprung up and done tons of mods, making all kinds of things possible. We were talking about Chell earlier with her anti-gravity boots. There are Portal Minecraft mods, and I don't know if there's any Minecraft Portal mods or anything like that for this game, but I do know there's a powerful community around the website Trescom. I believe that's what it is called. That I do remember. And there are many mods for it. Many mods that will semi-fix the game. I don't know how much you can fix these grab mechanics, and maybe we can use this board so we don't actually have to... I don't know if we could even grab the board, so we don't have to make this daring jump. But Anne is really... she lacks skill, I think she needs breast reduction. I think this is the issue here. She cannot pick up things because her giant bosoms are blocking her grab distance. I think this is the issue. But the modders have made it so that... oh no, don't fall on me. Certain elements of the game will work better. Things will function a little smoother. And what do you know? The daring jump paid off to a bunch of barrels. I don't even think there's anything good around here, but we'll see. Well, we just made a couple of developers out of work happy right now. I shouldn't say that. That's cruel. I don't even know if they're out of work. This game was not their best effort, but again, it was incomplete. They were rushed, and they had a lot of hype. Don't believe the hype. No, you shouldn't have produced the hype before you had no game. You have to make the game before you got the hype. But I guess the indie community shows us this now. Don't fall off the wall! Damn it, I'm dead. That's death. That's busted kneecaps and bleeding out slowly through my breasts. Okay, we're good. So you see how the jump mechanics work. It's iffy at best. But we're going to keep continuing on and go through this little portal here. I gotta stop talking about Portal. We're not playing Portal. We're playing Trespasser. So it's interesting that, since we are mentioning Portal, because they have a huge modding community, finally weapons. You get to watch the drunken, hand-waving Anne belligerently throw her weapons at her foes. Who's our foe on this island? I don't know. Maybe these plants, maybe some of these plants are carnivorous. There could be the Venus flytrap giganticus on this island, and we'll need to cap its ass with this wonky held weapon. Look at when we walk. There's no stabilization. You really, interesting. I didn't really take advantage of this control. This is dreadful. So we could be extra gangsterly here and shoot our weapons sideways at any Venus flytrap plant. What you gonna do? Nothing. I'm gonna drop the weapon and recalibrate the hold there, because that is a horrible command control to have. That is dreadful. That doesn't help at all. It'd be nice if I had some sort of maybe reticle. But I guess it's sufficient. There's no real way to stabilize that wobbling hand effect that Anne has. I guess that Anne doesn't like flying too much. You know, Anne is kind of afraid of the sky, and who blames you? You know, you're flying in a giant metal thing. Somehow, metal gets off the ground, and yet birds have to be having hollow bones just to be light enough to fly. I mean, I guess the cabin of the metal thing up in the air is hollow, but it's not like the hollow bones of a bird, so I understand why she's afraid. But she went a little too much and got tipsy on the margaritas. More margaritas. Ooh-wah. If anybody watches Babylon, you know what that is, but you probably don't, so who knows. But you might. And she can't hold weapons well. So let's hope that we don't have to fight anything. Maybe that Venus flytrap will not pop out of the woods. Maybe we will only have to deal with difficult box puzzles. Because before the companion cube, there was the incompatible cube. Yes, the awful pain in the ass cube that is going to perplex us this entire game. But for now, I guess this is a good point to end. You know, this is a good introduction. This is Jurassic Park Trespasser. Yeah, it's not just Trespasser, it's Jurassic Park freaking boxes, man. Jurassic Park Trespasser, so you probably have a better understanding of what we're needing these guns for. But that is to be seen. Maybe this is an island of friendly dinosaurs. Yeah! Okay, that's probably unlikely unless we encounter herbivores. But that's still, there's a chance of that happening. That's possible. It's possible, but I do not trust these woods. If you can call them woods. It's, welcome to the jungle, it's so unfinished every day. Missing pixels, bad mechanics. Oh, they're gonna greet your way. I think there's a raptor around here. I think there is. I'm not certain.
Some kind of... Wait. International Genetic Technologies. That was the company from the dinosaur trial. After the trial, that old guy, John Hammond, wrote a book. He said it was somewhere in Central America.
My name is John Parker Hammond. I was born on March 14th, 1928.
Oh, no. Oh, God. This is Site B. This is John Hammond's Lost World.